And we have a superstar guest. We normally have superstar guests, but this one is a big one, right?
Yep.
Obviously.
Yep.
We have a wonderful gentleman with us. I want to welcome Mr. Lyor Cohen, the global head of music YouTube.
Yeah. This is me. Thank you so much and good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Great to have you here.
My name is Lyor Cohen, and I'm a servant to the music business. I adore being here, and thank you for being so generous to having me to Lagos, Nigeria. I'm very proud to be here.
Oh,
thank you very much.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to my host last night, T1 at Temple Entertainment, and I met a lot of fantastic artists, including one of my heroes, King Sunny Ade.
Right.
So it was really special. It was a very unique evening for me, and I'm grateful to be here in Nigeria.
Well, we're glad to have you here. Thanks for coming through. We know that your time is limited. So, but for those who don't know, we have a lot of young audience, a lot of people listening from all over the world. Those who know you, those who don't know, just give us a brief history of Lyor Cohen. Now, you've been very much at the beginning of hip hop and everything.
Yes, yes, sir. I touched down in New York City in 1983. I was the original road manager for Run DMC and the Beastie Boys.
Whoa.
I started in a company called Rush Management. We managed Curtis Blow, and then we started a company called Def Jam Recordings. And Def Jam Recordings was the home of Public Enemy, LL Cool J, the Beastie Boys, and it went on, and we had a management company that I managed, you know, Tribe Called Quest, Eric B. and Rakim, De La Soul. The list went on and on. Started the first touring of rap music called the Fresh Festival back in the 80s. A lot of incredible, beautiful and incredible journey. We went on to bring Jay-Z and Rockefeller to the company, Murder Inc. and Ja Rule, and the Rough Riders with DMX, Get At Me Dog. And this journey has been incredible, and it's not over, because I'm a big believer of what's happening in Nigeria. You guys are on the cusp of dominating music because of your melodies and your sensibilities, the inflection in how you're, I don't know what's in the water here, but some of these Americans and Europeans should come here and start drinking from this water, because what's about to happen is not even fair. What you guys are about to do in Nigeria and the world music scene is not even fair. So, bravo to you. All right?
Thank you for coming through. All right, that's a history lesson there of history, hip hop 101.
Fast. I managed Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince before he got his TV show. I'll remember all the other artists that I was involved with.
Okay, so you've been you're the history of
Kanye
hip-hop.
West. I'm sorry. Signed Kanye West. Are you crazy? Yeah.
Okay, YouTube. You're the global head. How did that journey start? How was it? Was it like a natural transition for you? Or
It's not natural at all.
Okay.
But it's necessary, because this platform is global. 2 billion people. It works, and it's going to get even better. It works for artists. It works for managers. It works for songwriters. It works for the record companies. It finds your audience. It grows your audience. It's a very sophisticated tool. And remember, the business started as an audio business, and then it became an audio-visual business. And I dare say that now the business is visual audio business. And so that's why I think YouTube is really critical part of the puzzle of finding your audience and growing your audience, and we want to make it easier for the creative community to do so.
Okay. What message you got for the Nigerian artists? Because I know that you're a big fan of, as you explained, big fan of Nigerian music. So the Nigerian artists right now, the unsigned, the signed people, what role you think YouTube's going to play in their growth artistically, commercially?
So my advice to young artists is to lean into YouTube and build traction and get discovered. And when you get discovered and everybody wants to sign you like Rema, everybody's going nuts for him, right?
Yeah.
Is to simply ask the question, what is it that you're actually going to do for me? Get really specific and make sure that when you talk to a record company, after you've gone through all the effort to get noticed, you've done all the hard work, that you actually hear the right words, that you ask specifics. It's not about a check. If it's about a check, you've made the worst mistake of your life. If it's about specifics of what they're going to do, what is a modern day record company do for you? Big shout out to Maven Records, because we know you guys are getting down here. So bravo to you, Don Jazzy, and the crew over there, bravo. But the key is, what exactly are they going to do for you?
Yeah. Also in Nigeria, when you talk about YouTube, a lot of people here would complain about the price of data. So we've seen a lot of innovation that YouTube is doing. As regards, you know, you can download videos to watch later offline. You can choose the quality of the videos you want to watch, so you can actually save your data. So what other innovative tools are the people at YouTube, you people at YouTube actually doing so for areas of the world where cost of data is, you know, going all the way up, where infrastructure is not really laid out? So what's YouTube doing so they can be able to get that maximum penetration as well?
So that's a really great question, which the whole world, the emerging world, is dealing with. What I can tell you and give you an example is what happened in India with Jio. Jio is a company backed by Reliance where they gave smartphones to the whole country and dropped data to nothing. So just so you know, data will end up plummeting. Okay? That's not how these companies are going to end up making their money, by overcharging on data. The speed in which interconnected devices and the internet that's going to happen is going to be mind-boggling. And to me, it's just a timing thing. So yes, the data is expensive now, but that can change in a heartbeat.
All right, sounds fantastic. Okay, well, the future, as you said, it looks bright. Do we see more crossover for African music, Nigerian music, with more mainstream American? Because right now it seems like the market America is a bit more segmented than the other markets. So we're still a minority, more like you know, for people who are looking for us, rather than how can we break through the mainstream American media.
I think this is the year that you're going to see the levee break,
right,
where the American artists are going to recognize not only are these artists important, but the melodies and the producers are important. And I think you're going to see a lot more action happening. I also want to tell you that I think Nigeria in itself is generous by calling it Afrobeats when we know it's actually coming from Nigeria. So bravo to you guys, to sharing with the continent and calling it Afrobeats when it's really going on here.
Yeah, I get it though. So radio also plays a huge role as regards how, you know, music gets penetrated in
critical.
Yeah, in America, for instance. So I think the last time I was there, like 2 months ago, you tuned the radio, and there was a lot of the video actually.
Came to America and didn't look me up.
Oh, the next time I come,
Okay,
definitely.
I'll take you and get you some okra soup and some beer. I may not get you star beer, but I'll find you a good beer. Okay?
Make you feel at home.
I know. So there was the video just kept coming up, you know, constantly. So what we're looking at right now is that we're hoping that, you know, with this new, we've seen the export of Nigerian music, you know, over there right now. So trying to get onto mainstream radio, you know, playlisting, you know, getting the DJs and the personalities actually just playing besides all the streaming platforms, YouTube and everything. That radio plays a huge platform. So what ways do you think that, you know, Nigerian artists can actually just get their songs playlisted there as well?
So I wouldn't, my personal opinion,
yeah,
pay no attention to it.
Okay.
Because the levee will break and they have to play. Okay, my whole reputation is nobody wanted to play my records. It was noisy, not musical. That doesn't sound like music. Until the levee broke, and then all of a sudden there are rap stations 24 hours, 7 days a week. So I wouldn't pay attention to them. I would just focus on making the best possible music, be authentic. Do not try to guess what radio wants in America, because they don't even know what they want. Right. Okay? Be authentic, bring that Nigerian heat, and let's get it on.
Right, thank you for that. I love that. Okay. Stuff. Have you had a chance to, I know you've got a massive schedule, your schedule is crazy. Have you had a chance to sample some of the local delicacies? I mean, obviously you must know about the famous Nigerian okra, huh?
The moment I touched down, I came to the restaurant in the hotel, and I asked them for okra soup. And the guy said, well, you know, it's a buffet, we don't have okra soup. I said, would you please make it? He says, absolutely. They're so nice in Nigeria, accommodating in Nigeria. He brought the spiciest okra soup. That okra that was in my stomach was still on my fork. It was fabulous.
All right, nice.
Fabulous.
I want to say thanks for coming through.
Thank you.
We hope that we have some more interconnectivity between us and YouTube, and some great plans as well. So, any other message of goodwill, of hope you want to send out to people listening?
I just want to give a shout out to the Banj. I mean, I loved meeting him last night. Tiwa was amazing to get a chance to build with some of these artists and have conversations with them, and their spirit and their generosity, and they're just musical.
Right.
This is, I'm telling you guys, they better renew your contracts, because I could see one day American DJs, American radio stations looking for Nigerian DJs, because you guys are playing so much Nigerian music. So, yay, let's go.
All right, let's go indeed. I want to say thank you to Lyor Cohen, the global head of music at YouTube. Have a great time in Lagos and Nigeria. Enjoy the rest of your stay. Stick around, more coming your way. We're going to be keeping contact as well. This is brand new Rugged Man with Ireku. Enjoy it.